Damn, Q. Maybe you did that.
Wake your ass up. It's the Wake and Bake Show, live on eblockradio.com.
You ain't never been on E-Block, bitch. You too excited.
All my niggas made it out the trap. Ain't no going back, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. So my mom, we rich forever. Yeah. Made it out the slums, now it's better. Shit, we good. Your son got a little cheddar. Motivate the fellas, motivate the kids in the ghetto. Wait a 50 point of six.
Check one, check two, check one, check two. Live in the building, man. Setting up everything, setting up shop, IG Live. Popping in right now. What up, though? Yeah, I guess I should probably change the topic at the bottom because that ain't right. That's the topic for Wednesday. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of. Y'all checking in right now, man. Share this video, share and like. Hit the share button, share with some people. Food Win Show. Women in our lives. There we go. Spank checking in. What up, though? What's good with you, dog? Trying to get this shit together last minute and shit. My bad. If you're now checking in, dog, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and share that for me. Share this YouTube link. If you're on IG, man, you can share this live too. It's all good. We're going to talk about the ladies today, dog. It's the last day of Women's History Month, so we'll talk about the most influential women in our lives, dog. That's what we're going to talk about. Miss Posen checking in. What up, though? Very influential actress. I see you doing your thing, dog. Congratulations for all your work. Just go wait for Shad to pull up, but we ain't got to. We can go ahead and get it started. Ain't even talking shit. There you go. Let me turn me up a little bit. There I go. That's a little bit better. Talking about some women's today, motherfucking Women's History Month. Last day, and then tomorrow's April Fool's Day, dog. We'll get into some April shit. Some motherfucking April showers bring May flowers, nigga. It's been raining all fucking day.
Yeah, I don't like April Fools.
Do niggas still do April Fool's gags and shit? Like, niggas still do that?
I'm sure they do, but I don't allow my family to do that.
Yeah, I ain't really did no shit like that. I don't know.
Don't play with me like that.
Don't play?
Yeah.
You ain't the playing type, nigga.
I mean, outside of my household.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like to play them games
Yeah.
inside the house.
Sound like you had some. We'll get into that shit, dog. We ain't even started the show yet, dog. Fuck it. Let's get into it. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Shout out to all my people checking us out in Cali, man. All the people down in Florida, all the people in Texas. Shout out to my people in Charlotte, North Carolina, dog. All the people out in the NYC. We got people in Ohio, man. Shout out to the Chi-Town, dog. They checking in. Shout out to the ATL down in Georgia, dog. And of course, right here in Detroit, dog. Shit, you know what I'm talking about. City of Detroit.
You lost all that.
I lost all that shit, dog. We right here at home and shit, dog. Let's get to it, dog. You already know what it is. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet
Earth, cuz.
Straight from the E-Block Radio Live on your dial right this moment, man. This is the Wake and Bake Show, dog. Got my man Angry Man in the building. Got my man Shy in the building.
What's cracking?
And of course, man, it's your boy Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, man. Motherfucking Red Zone, dog. Shout out to my nigga Monk Money on the plantation on Fridays. Y'all know how it go.
No, we love you. We love you.
We in here, dog. You know what I'm talking about? About to talk a little shit, dog. Before you got in here, dog, we talking about it's the last day of Women's History Month, dog. So we gonna talk about the most influential women in our lives, dog. That's what we gonna talk about today. But before we get to that, dog, we was getting into this conversation about, of course, this being the last day of March and tomorrow being April 1st and shit, dog. We was talking about April Fool's Day and shit, dog. Dog say he don't play them motherfucking games and shit, dog. It sounded like did you have a bad motherfucking prank? Like, what happened? Like, what turned you off with that shit? Or is it just some goofy shit that you just too old for?
Nah, somebody told me that something was wrong with somebody at the house.
Mm-hmm.
And I was at work and I dropped everything just to come home.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
they said April Fools. And I was mad than a mother.
So now, from this point on, you don't fuck with April Fools because of that?
Yeah.
Okay, I can dig that.
Not inside. I mean, You know, if I come in there and you know, my orange juice is empty container. April Fools, you know, here you go, you know, okay, shit like that, you know. But I don't.
Something being wrong with somebody at the house, shit, that's too far.
Yeah, that's going too far.
I guess so.
I'm too old for that.
Too old for that.
Yeah, don't play with me.
Did you go back to work?
Hell yeah, I went back to work.
You should the whole week off.
Hell yeah, I wouldn't have went. I would have. I don't know.
Yeah, I went back because I was mad as hell.
Did you tell them that it was April Fool's joke?
Yeah,
Damn, you should have did that. Now you can't never go home for a family emergency again.
April Fools is only one day.
Yeah, but they gonna still think that somebody prank you and shit.
Nah, I made it perfectly clear I don't play them motherfucking jokes at home no more.
They get mad.
Don't play with me.
Oh shit, dog. Who the fuck would do that anyway, though? Especially at work, knowing that you are a die-hard worker. You would never leave that motherfucker, dog. I wouldn't even play like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm a bit too scared to tell that nigga that shit.
Like, I'd have been scared to say it.
You fucking my money?
Like,
Yeah.
Sean, what's good with you, dog? What's poppin' with you, though, dog? Shit
Shit,
about April Fool's Fever shit. I don't know. Is it a thing?
nah.
I think I never really did that shit for
Yeah,
real.
when you little, you know, you young, you do that shit.
Yeah.
But dog, I mean, yeah, but I remember I ain't trying to make it a sad moment, but when my mom had passed away on April 2nd,
Yeah.
niggas thought that it was an April Fool's joke from the day before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, nigga, I don't joke about nobody's death though.
Hell no. No, for sure.
Is this
Dog.
a joke? Like, nah, bro, this real.
Yeah. It was April 2nd. Damn, that's so yeah,
Yeah.
that's the truth.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn. So on another note,
So yeah, April Fools, I don't really fuck with
right,
that shit.
right. On another note, shit, dog. That just got dark real quick.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So what's been popping with you, Hector, man? Shit, what's been going on since the last time we talked? Dog? What was it Wednesday and shit? Dog, what's been popping with you the last day or so, dog?
Not a goddamn thing, man.
Nothing for real.
Nope.
Yeah.
Just trying to ride this motherfucker out, man.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
I was just gonna say, what do that mean, dog? When you say ride it out, mean like you don't have a lot of time left, nigga. Some of those tell us. Fuck is you saying? Don't say shit like that though. It's about the words you say, nigga. Like, let's not say that.
All right, you don't want me to say that?
No, because when a nigga says I was about to ride this bitch out, it means like this all that's left, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to just ride this out.
Yeah, do this shit for the time being.
So just, relax with them kind of words and shit.
All right, I'll take that back.
Yeah. Space. Oh yeah. I got new corporate obligations now, Spank. I can't even be live on Facebook.
Yeah, but shit, I ain't been doing nothing, man. Just been, working.
Yeah. For sure.
You know,
Okay.
trying to pick up the pieces, whatever that means.
Yeah.
That sound
Pick
better
up the
to you.
pizza.
If that sound better to you.
Shout out to my nigga Hustle, man.
Yeah,
Shit.
That shit was funny as hell, man.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah, but nah,
Tracy Morgan, underrated.
very,
Yeah, I think so.
very underrated. But I don't know, man. I was debating if I wanted to buy season tickets to the Panthers.
To the who?
The Panthers.
Fuck is the Panthers?
The Michigan Panthers.
Oh shit, I forgot because last year or last time they was playing, it was the Michigan Panthers, but they wasn't playing here. So
No, they playing in Ford Field.
oh, because last time they was the Michigan Panthers, they was playing in Florida or some shit, right? Somewhere.
Yeah.
They wasn't here. Yeah.
No, they what, tickets are $10. Figure season tickets be what, $50?
you can watch the type of football though when you don't really know like too many of the niggas on the team.
You can watch high school football. I don't know them niggas.
You say what?
Yeah, I guess so. I say you can watch that type of football like professional, but you don't really know who the fuck you looking at.
Yeah, like you said, I still go to high school football games.
College too. I don't be
Yeah.
knowing them motherfuckers. But as far as professional shit, if you take a year off, or not a year off, but if you don't really watch the NFL for 1 year and shit, the next year that you watch them motherfuckers, it's just like that. I don't be knowing them
I
niggas.
don't know
Like,
none
who
of
the
them
fuck is these
motherfuckers.
niggas?
Yeah.
I just like,
Right.
and a lot of people say somebody called me weird because I told them I was going to the King game,
Mm,
and they was like, "What, you got a son out there?" I was like, "Nah." Nephew? No.
mm.
Little cousin? Nope. I'm just going to watch the game.
That's probably a nigga who ain't never went to King.
Probably.
Yeah, of course. I get that.
I was like, nah, man. I still like watching high school football,
Yeah, especially King.
especially King.
Right. I understand that though. People who ain't go there, they not gonna understand
I
that.
said the shit is entertaining. I'm like, that's like going to they like going to their games now is like one step away from being a Division III college. If you
Yeah.
want my opinion.
No, for sure.
I mean, me and you go, so you know the atmosphere. The atmosphere It's not like your average high school.
Yeah, I'm legit going to a King game before I go to Wayne Stadium.
I mean, yeah, but shit, not even just King. If you've been hearing around the city that you got some dope high school niggas, shit, you want to kind of like check it out and see.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially if you know these niggas going to the next level, playing for like Michigan State. You want to see what they about.
For sure. It's only one other squad and shit, dog. And no disrespect to the neighborhood and shit, but it's only one other squad I would probably go see and shit, or I used to want to go see, and that was fucking East English. East English has some motherfucking dog. Persian for hooping shit, yeah. But East English for football. I did kind of want to see them niggas play. I ain't gonna lie. I never got a chance to see them niggas play.
And like I told him, I was like, man, and then
it's not Liberty checking in. What up, though?
It's a good thing for the kids, man. They turn around and see all them people in the stands watching them play and shit.
For sure.
I said, then you must have never played sports.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I don't know. But you know what I'm trying to say. They put in all that hard work.
Yeah.
And then, they turn around and see they stands is packed. The motherfuckers come see them play. I ain't got to know them motherfuckers.
Right.
I just want to go watch a good-ass football game.
No, for sure. Fuck around and go to a middle school hoop game. Like, nigga, just...
Right, that's what I'm saying. So Hoopers go see hoop niggas all the time. Shit, don't be knowing,
like, oh, that little nigga number 3 code. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's strange that somebody thought that was weird. I don't know.
I thought it was weird because I didn't have a relative. I think it was the state championship. The game that I went to down at Ford Field. I'm like, man, what are you talking about? I said, like you said, you must have never went to a King game before.
Or you never played sports. It was just like, nigga, sports. The fuck? I never.
Plus, I played.
I think that when I think we understood from being younger and shit, seeing old niggas at the game and shit. We understood then that like, damn, niggas follow high school sports.
No.
Like, we understood that then.
No, there's niggas around who follow like high school basketball like they do NBA, dog.
No, for real. And then by the time like niggas be making it to the league, you can be like, hey, shit, I remember seeing that nigga playing when he was fucking 14, niggas do that.
Because we do that now.
We do that shit now. So I don't know.
I remember
I'm curious, nigga, who the fuck said that shit?
No, when everybody was talking about
athletic.
Everybody was talking about Keith Applin, dog.
Yeah.
And him playing that Persian, him being one of the coldest niggas to ever play high school basketball. I'm like, that shit, hell no, it can't be. So the only reason why I went to the game because they played my brother's school, and when I saw that little nigga,
you see that nigga who was like, oh,
and when this nigga, I swear to God, my man tried to take a charge, and when I say Keith Applin knee was on top of that nigga forehead, dog, and dunked all on that nigga, man. And it was so crazy that my mom jumped up, and that was the opposing school.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, he's the truth, though.
He's the truth.
Shout out to Keith, he about to do like 25 years in jail.
Yeah.
That.
No, you like
the dog can get ready to do a quarter in this bitch.
Dog, I mean, he couldn't leave the streets alone. I guess he couldn't leave the environment alone, dog.
It's a sad situation with dog.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. That's a sad situation. He just could not stay out of trouble, bro.
Yeah, man. He had a contract with the Orlando Magic, and
I ain't be the last.
He got in so much trouble, bro. The last incident, he killed his auntie boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? That was so yeah, man, it's fucked up, dog.
Man, that's wild as hell, bro. Where to go from there, dog?
I'm sorry, Keith.
Say shout out to dog doing 25. You know who else was cold as fuck in high school, bro? Fucking Shane Battier, nigga.
Oh shit, he was Country Day, right?
Yes, nigga, Shane Battier was cold as fuck. I ain't used to think it either. You know what I'm saying? I thought like it was this light skinned motherfucker shit they keep talking about, but they played King in the motherfucking state. Not it wasn't the championship, it was like some state playoff shit though.
Mm-hmm.
And
Callahan?
It might have been, maybe. No, that's the cities be over.
The state championship is at Callahan Hall.
It was somewhere. It might have been at maybe it wasn't I don't know why they was playing them niggas. Cause like normally that's out of district. So it had to be some kind of state shit. I don't know what they was at.
Yeah.
But
that him and Chris Webber.
But nigga, that motherfucker. Yeah, that's that. Shit, that's definitely that, my nigga.
For sure.
Yeah, dog doing his thing. You know what I'm saying?
And on football tip, nigga, what's name was a monster, dog.
Who that?
Dennis Norfleet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Like
for sure, yeah.
On the hoop court, you could tell a hooper and that play football, like he was. I seen him as a little kid, like that little nigga got a motherfucker adult built nigga, like
free shot to my nigga Fleet, man.
I think he just he shouldn't have went to Michigan.
Yeah.
Michigan don't cater to backs like that. Those small, little quick agile backs. Like they need those power backs. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Yeah, I think right in that shit though.
Beg to differ that.
Unless you can block.
I mean,
talking about Mike Hart and shit.
Yeah,
She can block, nigga. That's about it. That's the only reason Mike Hart, I ain't gonna say the only reason. I don't want to, I don't want to demean a nigga like that, but that's one of the reasons why that nigga did so well is because he was a hell of a blocker out the backfield.
Yeah, but
Northfleet ain't that.
Yeah,
I saw Mike put somebody
went to Dallas High School.
I think so.
Somebody on his back in the league.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn.
Yeah, that nigga can block for
And I used to work with that nigga.
Yeah, that's what you said. That's random as hell.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the real topic, I guess. We even talked all this shit about was it something? Dog, yes. All right, real quick, bro. I'll be watching random shit on television. What I did not know though is that they brought back a new season or a couple of seasons of Unsolved Mysteries. Did y'all niggas know that shit?
I ain't watched that in years.
Yeah, so it said 2022, so this was last year. And it was a couple on there that was pretty interesting. Like niggas really just be fucking coming up missing. Like when motherfuckers be wanting to kill people and shit and get rid of their bodies, like niggas really be doing that shit. Like niggas be coming up missing. But this the thing, dog. So it was one on there about a couple of alien abduction or encounters. I ain't gonna say abduction, encounters and shit, right? Where people like tell stories of how they got sucked up into the ship or whatever, and like end up somewhere else and shit, right? So I'm watching this shit, I'm intrigued by shit like that because I watch Ancient Aliens. But then this is what I started thinking about, bro. How come, or do you think it's something going on in the aspect that it don't ever be no black alien abductions? Like, so this is what I started thinking, right? Some crazy shit, right? So I started thinking that maybe black people don't ever get abducted or probed by aliens because we are aliens. Right? So hear me out though, right? So I'm saying if we are some form of alien, then they already know what we are, right? So they don't have to probe us. Maybe that's why they always picking up white people and like examining them and shit. Have you ever heard of a black person saying they got abducted by an alien? I never have.
No, I mean I never heard nobody say no shit like that.
It always be white people. So like, why are aliens so interested in white people? And they never pick niggas up. Like, is they racist? No, they don't want to.
Hey, come pick you up, y'all.
I mean, I'm not asking to get picked up. I definitely don't want to go.
Be like 10 of them niggas like, yo, one more. Come help. Like, this nigga big.
Put the extra photons on.
I'll tell you why.
The extra photons.
I'll tell you why.
Whatever the fuck a photon is. I just made that up.
Because we whoop ass.
Yeah, here we go. We back on that shit, dog.
No, we fight. You know what I'm saying? We just don't go willingly.
Did he though? He said didn't Fleet go transfer to a HBCU?
He did.
I think that last year.
Last year. Oh, okay.
Because originally he went to Cincinnati.
Yes, he probably should have did that shit in the first place. Though.
Yeah, I think
so. There wasn't nothing wrong with him going to Michigan. He was all right, as a kid, special teams player.
Yeah,
but
I feel like his talent. He was talented enough to be, starting in somebody's backfield though, and I just think that a lot of down south offenses are just geared towards fast little nigga coming out the backfield. And the Big Ten just ain't one of them places.
I mean, but he still could have. I think he was looking at it as he could have better look at Michigan.
Yeah,
from Michigan going to the league.
I mean, yeah, factual on that. Yeah, I can't disagree with that.
If you got talent, you got talent.
Yeah,
I understand that part.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But who you think the league gonna look at first, HBCU or Michigan?
Yeah,
and I hate to say it like that, but it is what it is.
Yeah, unless it's Jackson State.
yeah,
right.
I
got you. Yeah. All right, I dig that. All right, so let's get to it, dog. Let's get to our for real shit. I just had to mention that shit, dog, because I was just curious. Like, damn, how come aliens don't ever abduct black people and shit? They racist.
I ain't coming to the hood, nigga. Take their motherfucking shit, dog.
Maybe you say the aliens are black, huh?
Or it's like they not interested in observing us because they already know us. You know what I'm saying? Though, like, right? Because you pick up shit to examine it because you don't understand it or you don't know it. But if they know us, then they like, fuck, then leave them alone. Let's examine the shit that we don't know.
Yeah, get these white ass honkies.
Sick of saying honkies, bro.
I was watching what's the other day, dog.
What?
Archie Bunker.
Oh shit, man.
Motherfucking George Jefferson and shit.
Yeah.
This motherfucker son of liberty will not leave you alone, man.
That's what's and blessings to him.
Blessings to him. All right, dog. So, yeah, this is what we're talking about. It's Women's History Month, dog. Last day of such. So we're gonna talk about the most influential women in our lives. Now, this can be personal, you know what I'm saying, or this can be just like influential women in history. Period. Like it don't have to be a relative, no shit like that, or it can be both. You know, however you want to do it, dog. So, Angry Man, we're gonna start with you, dog. Who would you define as maybe not even one, if you got multiple, some influential women in your life, dog? Who you want to give a shout out to in this last day of Women's History Month?
All right, first off, you told me not to say it, but I'm saying it.
No, nigga, don't say that shit, bro.
I'm doing it.
Don't do it, cuz. Just let me and you know, so let's just leave it at that, dog.
I ain't ashamed to say the shit.
All right, nigga. Go ahead.
What is it?
But nah, I'm gonna have to go shout out and RIP to moms, man.
For sure.
I lived with her up until I was 10.
Mm-hmm.
Then I moved in with my father. But I got so much from that woman, man. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
I mean, that woman can raise me over the damn phone, and that was the honest to God truth.
Yeah.
You know, she taught me so much. I mean, she was like my father in so many ways because there was no excuse good enough for her why I couldn't get shit done. And that's what made it what I am now. Right now, because y'all know. I mean, if I got to get there, trust me, I'm gonna get there.
Right.
If I
For
got to
sure.
do it, trust me, I'm gonna get it done, one way or the other. And she taught me so much. She taught me how to crochet. She taught me how to sew. Taught me actually how to cook.
Nigga, you know how to crochet.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
I ain't did it in a while, but I know how to do it.
That's the shit like making sweaters and blankets and shit, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You know how to do that shit.
yeah. I ain't did it in a while, but I know how to do it.
That's funny, nigga.
No, because I mean, I'm just gonna tell you. I mean, I'll come home and plop down on her bed, and she'll be doing it, and she'll be like, "Here, get the other end of that, and help me out." And we'll
Yeah.
just and by the, we talking, and by the time I know, I'm sitting here like, "Damn."
Yeah.
She showed me how to do it,
Yeah.
but I really wasn't in there doing it for that.
You make me a blanket, nigga.
I was talking to her, and by
Yeah.
the time I looked up, I had finished the whole other end of it. And then,
Yeah.
cause she did that shit a lot, she made a lot of people blankets for for work and shit.
Yeah.
And then when she in there, I just go in there and sit down. She always gave me fruit. I don't know why, but she always gave me fruit.
That's what's up.
And I sit there,
Healthy.
I sit there and eat the fruit, and we'll just be sitting there doing our thing.
Yeah. I heard that shit is common and shit. Shout out to my niece. She be crocheting and shit. She like the
Yeah, like I said, I ain't did it in a while, but
I ain't want to say that shit wrong. I was gonna say she like the captain of the crochet team. Like she literally is.
Started a
Nigga.
whole organization.
Yeah, well, maybe as a president, some president of the crochet club. So she like in real life, it's like she be crocheting her ass off. Nigga,
yeah.
so
No, I ain't ashamed to say it. Shit, that's how me and my mama flowed. That's how we flowed.
speaking of Flo, though, it's not Liberty talking about I used to love Flo from progressive commercials. She was influential in selecting my ex-wife. For said my ex looked just like her. Yeah, that is weird.
Mm.
Anyway, that was random as hell. But anyway, go ahead, Doug. So that's it. That's your one shout out. You got any like historical women that's maybe famous that's not related and shit that influenced your life?
Yeah, probably Jennifer Lewis.
I got you.
Yeah,
She like everybody mama for real.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love Jennifer Lewis, man. She got the best shut the fuck up in the game, man.
Right. I feel you.
But no, outside of that, and obviously Mrs. Angry.
Mhm.
You know,
No, this nigga said Mrs. Angry.
I'm talking about this nigga talking about this dog hat, man. It's a gray hat, bro.
What?
They said don't buy white hats and definitely don't wear them when they're filthy. Like it's a gray hat, bro.
What?
You reaching out, bro. It's a gray hat.
I
Dog.
don't pay attention to nonsense, though. Like, this nigga sound stupid as hell. They say white.
Yeah, it's a gray hat. Dog.
Yeah.
but
Shout out to you, man. You're a good person.
yeah, Mrs. Angry.
Mm.
You know,
This nigga say how many Barry Manilow albums you got? Corporate Cody asked that shit.
why would he ask me that?
I don't know. He random as fuck, bro. I don't know. He also said that. Oh, this was from earlier. He said they picking the dominant race via TV shows, so we not on their radar. So we talking about the aliens and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, dog.
Yeah.
So back to what you were saying, Jennifer Lewis.
And I'll probably say Mrs. Angry.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm.
She one of the reasons why I get up and go to work every day. That's a lie.
I'm just saying. Like, nigga, yeah, stop that.
That's a lie.
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna buy that one.
But it helps.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'll tell you this. She wake me up every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Mm-hmm.
She the reason I get up and come to this motherfucker. Now,
Nice.
that she does do.
Okay, I give her that then. I was gonna say I know damn well shit. You had the working bug, nigga, since forever.
She said, "You ain't got to show this one." I said, "Let me get my ass up."
Hell nah, I figured it.
And then my daughters.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I dig that. I can fuck with that.
Yeah, all three of them.
Yeah.
From Adolf to Angry Baby to Angry Baby. Yeah, all three of them.
That's a bunch of angry motherfuckers.
And Lil Hershey. I got a chance to spend time with Lil Hershey.
Corbin Cody said happy belated birthday, bro.
Good looking, man.
So,
But yeah, and you know, the new addition, Lil Hershey.
yeah.
You know, those are the women that
Hershey, that's your
it's my
granddaughter? Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to little Hershey.
Yeah, that's
Little Hirsch.
You know, Black nigga got short everything up.
yeah, the first little chocolate addition to the family.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, she gonna stand out in all the pictures.
Nah, so
Like a motherfucker adoptee.
Right, yeah. You know damn well that baby don't belong to you.
Right. Sean, what about you, dog? Most influential women in your lives and shit in your lives.
man, I
I
was
only got one life, dog. My nigga Bo checking in. What up, though?
What up, Bo? I was trying to think of something different than what I, normally typically say.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm gonna go with my mom's, man. Rest in peace. It'd be 11 years on the second.
That's
crazy. Hell yeah,
11 years.
Yeah. So shout out to my moms and shit, cause like Angry said, dog. Like if you watch somebody who go to work every day in the bus, on the bus, nigga, snow, rain, sunshine, nigga, she getting to work. Like she almost like a female Angry, dog.
Dog, for real.
So she gonna go to work. She not gonna miss fucking work, no matter how early or how late it is. So me seeing that shit growing up is like, I'm a man. I can't make no motherfucking excuses. So to this day, whenever I be thinking like, dog, life hard or this, that, and the third, I be like, nigga, she was in this bitch grinding, nigga.
Yeah.
With two kids, you know what I'm saying? Her and my dad had, split up and he passed. So she making it happen on her own. You know what I'm saying? Paying bills. So of course I'm she influenced on my life just thinking about, that grind and that work ethic.
Right.
I'll say my wife just cause like it's like good shit started happening to me once, she came around cause she kind of put a little pressure on you cause if you like, she kind of like, she don't say it, but it's like stop bitching and just get it done. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta be broke, shit, you gotta be broke. If you gotta do this, you gotta do that.
Right.
But outside of the typical two, of course my daughter only fucking two, but it's influential to make me be like even better, husband so she can see who she need to be with when she get older.
Right.
You feel me? But dog, I was thinking, and like this is no disrespect to anybody, but I grew up with Tamisha, Misha and Naisha.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They from the hood. You feel me? Like my stepbrother, was kicking with the older one. I had a small relationship with the younger one.
Yeah.
But just seeing where they came from the hood, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And what they doing now, Isha, she into the church heavy. She wrote a book, you know what I'm saying, as far as like her faith and everything like that, and building that relationship with God and all that shit. And I shouldn't be cussing when I say that, but yeah, just seeing her,
God know your heart,
seeing her and where she came from and what she doing now and how she was like as a little kid, like 13, 14, like she had the mindset that she have now as far as like working, grinding, and getting it.
Yeah.
And shit, nigga, she didn't grew and she work a great job, got a husband, got a family and shit. Yeah. And with her older sister, like her too, she started a business where she like kind of like, she do decorations for people when they got like weddings and different things like that.
Okay.
She got her own business. She been with the same dude for about I want to say 10 plus years too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just seeing those two coming from the hood and just knowing them as I was growing up and we around the same age, like seeing what they doing now, like they for real somebody you can look at and be like, damn, like shit, I need to get my game right.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because whenever you see women doing stuff, there's no excuse for you as a man not to be on your shit.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I want to shout them out, dog.
Man, that's what's up, dog. All right, good shit out there. Good shit out there. Shit.
Yeah.
I guess I got a few. I mean, obviously, my OG and shit. You know what I'm saying? Definitely influential.
Mm-hmm.
Influential in the point where I think I actually made a post about this the other day. Because like randomly I just ran across one of her pictures and I was just posting it. And I think that just I think the aspect of what's the word I used? I can't remember the word I used, but um she influenced me to kind of not be so brash and shit. People know me from when I was, younger and shit. I was, cute doggy dog and shit. A lot of people blame other outside situations on things that calm me down and shit. But it was realistically, it was my mama, dog. I think when I came back home from college the second time, like I went to school a whole lot and shit. And then living at home and shit is just like I think as an adult, I had a different relationship with my OG and my old man and shit. Like I think that at that point, once I became an adult, I really started actually having conversations with my parents and shit, dog.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when you're a kid, obviously, I think your parents just talking at you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think, but then as an adult, you get to actually have conversations and a better understanding because you've got your own experiences now. So now you can put those experiences with the conversation. So a lot of our latter conversations, like we used to go to the show and shit. Me and her would just like kind of go on motherfucking dates for real and shit. Like I would take her to the show, we go out to eat and shit. We just talk about all kind of shit that I never would talk about as a kid and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think in that aspect, she influenced me to kind of chill. Nigga. Stop being so over the top of shit.
For sure, for sure.
So I think I got that from her and shit. And then obviously, my sister and shit.
Yeah.
Probably the biggest female influence in my life and shit. Because the craziest shit though, like again, there's no disrespect to the parental units and shit, but I do remember a lot of times that niggas at school didn't even know I had parents, bro.
No.
Like they'd just be like, your sister raised you and shit. Like, no, I got parents, nigga.
Candace, we love you.
So shout out to my big sister, dog, and shit. And your mama too, though.
Yeah.
Your mom was influential in the amount of weed I smoked. But no, I think that in real life, though, what you said about her being like angry, nigga, is like shit. Like it don't matter what you gotta do to get to that motherfucker.
Yeah.
She getting there.
She was an angry woman for real.
Oh yeah, she was an
angry lady, dog.
Yeah, she was an angry woman for real.
She's one of the few women that didn't go for no bullshit.
Dog, at all, dog. At all.
And wasn't afraid to call you out.
Dog, shit. Quickly. No matter who you are.
And how
don't even have to know you.
And how many people there?
Yeah.
Right. She letting your ass know what the business is.
Bro, don't even have to know you. That's some crazy shit right there, though.
Man, hell.
I want to say.
And she little. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah.
I want to say one time we went over to the crib and it was me, Mrs. Angry, you, and I can't remember who you was with.
Mm-hmm.
But you had to warn her before we went in that motherfucker. Because me and Mrs. Angry rode with you.
Yeah, I wonder what the fuck that was.
I cannot remember when we.
It must have been something new because everybody knows.
Yeah, no, she was. She was.
Okay,
I can't remember who it was.
Damn, I'm trying to remember now.
Hey, don't come in here on that bougie bullshit.
Yeah, I'm saying for that shit.
Yeah,
she's not
like,
for
what
that.
you mean? And Mrs. Angry was like, I remember that shit. Mrs. Angry was like, nah, you better go on that bitch and be real.
Yeah. Damn, I wonder who the fuck that was. Because back in the day, I used to do my thing. Shit, so I tell her.
No, because old girl, whoever she was, she didn't smoke.
Yeah. Okay.
And when Angie opened up the door.
Oh, shit, I know what you're talking about.
When she opened up the door, nigga, the smoke hit us in the face.
Yeah.
When we walked in the door, nigga.
I know you ain't talking about motherfucker.
HJ?
Right.
No.
It might be HJ. It might be HJ.
I don't remember.
With the Jordan briefcase.
Because that's the one chick that Q was messing with that my mom was like, man, that ain't you. She said that shit like that.
Yeah, that shit too.
That was that nigga bounce back. That's all.
Yeah, it was a bounce back. I think it might have been because I think we might have been all together that night because we went over there for the fight. It was like a boxing match or some shit. So we might have all been together.
It was the Floyd Mayweather and the Shane Mosley fight.
I know we went over there for some boxing shit. I do remember that. So we might have all been together that same night that she told me that. Hey,
wasn't your old man there?
Shit, I don't know.
Because he definitely robbed with the first two.
Yeah.
Everybody was there.
Yeah. So funny, dog. Your mama, dog. See, that's the thing, though. That's the one thing I will say about your mama, nigga. She was influential not just to me and you, but every fucking body else, nigga.
Yeah, dog.
Like, yeah, for sure.
That shit crazy.
Fuck with that though.
Shit, your mom's for me too, man.
Yeah.
Your mom sent me in the house more than my own mom. My mom did.
Right.
Because my mom didn't live live over here,
Well, shit. Before that transition, nigga, she told my mama like, "Hey, knock that nigga ass out, nigga."
Yeah.
Like this yours now.
She did.
Yeah.
You know how many lightweight cussing outs I got on the side of the house?
Right.
I come over here like we keep at and she'll just step outside.
Yeah.
Don't you have my boy baby out there all night again? What the hell is wrong? I mean, yeah, she'll give me the business on the low.
Which didn't mean nothing because the next weekend still did that shit again. Niggas bad as hell, weak as hell, just out here fucking around.
And then shit, I feel you with your sister. Shit,
for sure.
He got me in college.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she.
Dog, Candy was definitely out here filling out niggas' FAFSAs.
Yeah.
For sure, dog. She's a fucking neighborhood college lady. And shit.
She was on my head every day about it. You got this, you got that, you got this, you got.
She went through it. And what's crazy about that shit though is she went through it and there was nobody to tell her how to do it, nigga. So she had to, hey, what niggas say, get it out the mud, nigga. Yeah. She had to learn how to fill out the the FAFSAs and shit, and she fucking college applications and shit.
Because she told me, she like, you gonna be the first one to leave off the block to go away to college.
Hell yeah, right? Because she went down the street. Which is crazy though. Like I tell her that shit all the time. Like niggas, no way you can fucking graduate top 3% of your high school, nigga, and stay at the crib.
Yeah.
But that's just how she was because she was concerned about, family.
That's how it be.
That's how it be.
That's how it be.
That's how it be for girls. Niggas get the fuck on. Like, hey, get it how you live, my nigga. We out here.
Call me.
Right, call me. Or matter of fact, don't call me.
I kind of stayed for family though, low key though. Like I had the opportunity, saying with Corey and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I decided to stay just because I felt like my mom needed that help with my brother.
Yeah, I can do this.
So I was kind of like, and like the real talk, I wanted to stay. Like speaking of going to games, I wanted to be there for him through his, high school basketball little career and shit, dog.
Yeah.
Now that you say that, let me ask you this.
But
now that you're grown and the situation is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it would have been better if you would have went and then just brought him, to see a college atmosphere outside of the hood?
I don't know.
Which would have made him want to leave the hood even more?
I don't know, because
with Malcolm, I'm gonna say no, because like that nigga was traveling with his AAU team, so he had been to other places before that nigga had.
Like he was going everywhere. That nigga was going to Vegas, Florida. Like,
do you think
it's only because of that?
Do you think that would have made him grow up even faster at home without you?
For sure. Oh yeah, I think so. Because like shit, my mom working, he wouldn't have no choice.
Right.
He would have no choice.
But it's a gift and a curse either way. You know what I mean? It's a gift and a curse either. But I definitely get what you're saying because you could have went either avenue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could have been like, all right, little nigga, it's your turn.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the hardest part of that would have been trying to make him think that, believe, I'm not leaving you, bro. I'm making you grow up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then, because it's them, she said, we don't live with Malcolm.
Yeah.
You know your brother. So you probably figured like, no, I got to stay here and be the father.
No, for sure.
Because if I leave, I'm going to lose him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that too. That too. You just never know, dog. Like, and that's why I can sit here and actually kind of like big up my son, mom, dog, for, for letting me, you know what I'm saying? I can say because like a lot of times with the court system, nigga, women is going to win when you fighting for custody.
Right. They got the power.
So, nigga, for her to, make that, I asked this question a lot on my podcast about an adult decision. Mm-hmm. For her to make that decision and let my oldest son stay with me, it's like, damn, like I got bigger up forever, no matter what, because I could lost my son and been on child support.
She could have said no.
I could have lost my son and been on child support.
And I would 100% think that she would agree with like with him growing up, him being the way he is, like, you know what I'm saying? It's because him being around a man and seeing me on the flip side, my mom grinding it out, doing what I got to do. He gonna grow up and see that same shit, and you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, take those same traits, you know what I'm saying, within his life.
Right, that's what's up on her part. She just saw, she was being a real parent, and maybe she wasn't ready, not at that time.
Yeah, and I think now that allowed her to be an even better parent with, you know what I'm saying, her little girls and stuff. Yeah. You feel me? So
she just wasn't, couldn't handle it at that time and saw your situation was a little bit better than hers at that time.
So yeah, like I said, I big her up for that, and just shit. That's another woman that I know that came up from a messed up environment. You feel me? And shit, nigga, she got it out the mud, dog. Like for real. Like you know what I'm saying. So she just. Like I said, she married, she got kids. They just bought them a house that, you know what I'm saying, got built from the ground up. So I want to send a shout out to her too.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I know where she came from. I've been knowing her since she was fucking 15 years old. So,
Yeah. Sure.
you know what I'm saying? That good news for her. Shit, I can say and say I play a part in her life as far as like, you know, just growing up and shit. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Salute to her too and shit, man.
Yeah, no doubt, dog. Hey, that's good. This is a good opportunity to, like, you know, give some people some love and shit that we normally
Like I said,
don't.
married. I'm married. Like I don't think either one of our, you know what I'm saying, you know, husbands or wives, yeah, I'll be, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, that's disrespectful. No, I just, you know, I big her up because I see where she came from.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you want to big up your kid's mother
for sure. Yeah,
right. Because at the end of the day, she's still that nigga.
Because a lot of times, because a lot of times,
you don't want your dog mama to be a dick.
Because a lot of times you ain't big up the people that you with. I can actually see like nigga shit. I think the best thing for both of us was not to be together.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like I said, we were Shaq and Kobe. They hated each other. We made it work. we probably could have won some more rings, but that shit wasn't gonna work out, dog.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, that's wild though.
But think about it, man. Y'all actually can speak to each other.
No, for sure. We cool.
How many motherfuckers can't even speak to their
a lot.
And shout out to niggas paying child support. I never had to pay child support a day in my life.
Yeah. Shout out to niggas who survived and
I'm grateful
up on the street.
I'm grateful for that.
Right.
Kids that never had to pay child support.
Yeah, that's a blessing,
man.
That's a blessing. Yeah, hell yeah.
That's definitely a blessing.
All the motherfuckers that never had to pay a dime to child support.
For sure. I want to all right, so I did my, you know, my OG and my sister and shit, but I think I'd be remiss if I didn't mention you know, some I guess we would call it scholastic and professional influential women and shit. So real quick, I want to give a shout out to my literature can't even fucking talk teacher, dog. Dr. Robin Bott. She passed away and shit, dog. She had like I don't want to get this wrong. It was some kind of cancer. I want to say it was something, might have been in her brain or something. I want to say. But I want to give a shout out to Dr. Robin Bott, nigga. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I hated her fucking guts. Like I did though, right? Because like again, I tell niggas this all the time. I've never been great at school, dog, and she was one of the teachers, dog, who really pressed me, dog. And I really thought it was because she hated me and shit, but it turns out it was just that she was a fantastic educator, nigga. And I was pushing back because I was being rebellious. But she was a hell of a fucking teacher, dog. And she was really influential in my writing style and even my interest in writing poetry, dog.
Yeah.
Like she was my British literature teacher. So we read a lot of old school, like 14th, 15th century fucking British literature, which was mostly poetry and prose and shit. And I fucking hated it because it was like she would give us assignments to read shit, and I would go back and read it and come back with my interpretation. It was like she would always act like my shit was wrong.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, though. It was always that to press you so that you could explain your point of view. I didn't understand that then. At the point, I was just like, why the fuck you keep pressing me and shit, right? I mean, she fucking failed me, bro. Like, I had to take the class over. Like, she fucking failed me.
Yeah.
But then it was like, it honestly wasn't until after I graduated that I understood that she was a great fucking teacher, though, and very influential in the writing that I've done since then.
No.
So it's kind of fucked up that I didn't give a chance. I didn't have a chance to, give her flowers while she was alive because like she ended up passing away. But it's yeah, she's definitely one of the most influential scholastically.
That you be like, that you go through those times and you be like, man, what the fuck, man? Like, but women or guys or whatever. And then you look back like, dog. Like my mom, I'll be like, when I was a young kid, I'm like, what the fuck are you? Wow, what? Right. Then when I get older and I became a parent, I'm doing the same fucking shit, dog.
Yeah. So shout out to her.
Now when it comes to teachers, I got one.
Mm-hmm.
She came from King.
Okay.
Miss motherfucking Davis.
Oh yeah.
The health teacher.
Yeah, health teacher.
Yeah. She failed the shit out of my ass too.
That was funny, though.
I had to take her class again, but once you know how I knew she was real because once I didn't have her class no more. Whenever report cards came around, she literally used to come look for me and say, "Let me see your report card."
Right.
She used to act, and she used to bring me in the classroom and just sit down and make we'd just kick it.
Yeah.
You know, because she told me I had anger issues, and I didn't understand it. I'm like, I'm not angry. You tell me all the time, yes, you are.
Now you angry, man.
Now you angry, man, for real.
Yeah.
She knew.
Yeah.
She was wise beyond her years.
Yeah, she did. She used to tell me all the time, "You're angry." I'm like, I'm not angry.
I'm not mad. Saying
Not bad.
I remember saying I'm angry because you keep asking me the same question over and over again. I'm irritated, not angry. That's but yeah, I feel you on that one. You always had, and then Miss Luna, the Spanish teacher, for obvious reason.
Well, see,
in case y'all don't know.
Well, shit, y'all keep in education. I gotta go ahead and shout out Miss Brenda Gatlin. Miss Gatlin was the principal at Southeastern, and she had came from Cass. She actually was I think I want to say assistant principal or whatever.
Okay.
And she had a good relationship with Kwame and stuff like that. Like I want to say she was the first female to be a coach of boys.
Okay.
Or whatever, dog. So she came over at Southeastern, and man, she's beating the hallways with this bullhorn, just going crazy. Young man, like screaming at your ass, get to class. Like, boy, we'll be out there running, dog. When she come down that hallway, and she probably about that tall. And then she come down that hallway, you running. And she was mean as fuck, but at the end of the day, she was just trying to make Southeastern a better school. Because at that time, Southeastern was fucked up.
It was rough.
It was like
fucked up, bro. And she came in there and she revamped it. She changed things up, dog. And like I want to say now, Southeastern is one of the schools that you may have to take a test for to get in, or whatever, dog. You know, it's on the bottom of the Cass King Renaissance, but it's still up there, and it's all.
But that's good though.
Yeah, it's all
that's good. That is elevated.
And
I looked at it.
When you growing up, dog, in that school, you're like, dog, Miss Gallon, mean as hell.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, dog, like you said with your writing teacher, dog, like she's one of the best for us.
She's one of the best. Right? Yeah.
She know we come from the city of Detroit, and we already at a fucked up school, and shit. At the end of the day, she's trying to change things.
And plus, it's just like kind of like I don't want to equate the shit to drumline and shit, but it's kind of the same thing about like how. Like niggas ain't gonna press you unless they see something in you.
Exactly.
Like if they know you ain't shit, they like nigga I ain't even gonna press them. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? But like when they know it's something in you, like you know what? Let me push this out of him because he don't even know that is in there. Yeah.
But that's good though. She went over there and did that to Southeastern. Man.
Yeah. Change that shit up.
Because I'm happy. I'm a crusader, but so we spoiled, and but. It's
don't get me wrong. It was a few teachers in King that didn't give a fuck either. Like they exist everywhere.
Yeah. No, but it's good that for them kids that couldn't get to Cass King Renaissance.
Mm-hmm.
So now those kids over there in that area they got a better situation.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, we talk all that King shit, but at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Them kids getting a better situation.
Getting a better situation. Yeah, that's it.
Miss Gatlin, boy. Whew. She used to spin your ass, boy. Weekly, nigga.
Yeah, I mean they did. I mean, their football team turned around. The basketball team, from what I hear, is now okay.
Yeah, yeah, man.
See, World was over there for a minute and shit.
Yeah, she did her thing, dog.
Shout out to World and shit. I haven't been listening to the radio this morning, so I don't know who the top 3 principals and shit was.
Oh, it was today?
Yeah, so they changed it from the first to today and shit because they're doing it on the radio. So kind of want to see if he made it to the top 3 and shit. That'd be dope if he did and shit. Or any of the King alum and shit. Shout out to Wendy and Kamara.
But at the end of the day, nigga, we really ain't shit without women, dog.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the bottom line.
Like, mothers, wives, teachers, whatever. Like at the end of the day, this shit all evolves around women. We do everything we do to impress women. You feel me? And we get our game from women. Like, so at the end of the day, man, without the motherfuckers, we wouldn't be shit.
Yeah,
at all.
No doubt.
Unless you just got fucked up women all around you.
And that can happen.
That
can happen, dog.
No, for sure.
So it's like, let me see. It's two other women I want to. So I for sure gotta give a shout out to my homegirl Malika and shit, dog. Shout out to Malika out in Charlotte. Influential just in the aspect that she kind of got me back into the spark of writing and shit, right? Because she's a writer as well. Just released a book not too long ago. My knockoff Psalms and shit. I did a interview with her and shit when she was here in the city last summer. But influential in the aspect of like, you know, getting that entrepreneurial bug back. Cause like when you work for yourself for so long and things don't always pan out the way you want them to and shit, you kind of get you know, you get weary. Like it's like you want to give up and shit. You know what I'm saying? So she was influential in the point of kind of keeping me alert in that entrepreneurial sense and shit to kind of get back focused into especially writing from the writing aspect too. So shout out to her. And then a throwback, dog. This is a hell of a throwback. And this was back when I was doing my internship at Black Enterprise, dog. Shout out to my whole internship class from back in 2000 or whatever. And cause I'm old, nigga. Back before they knocked the buildings down, I gotta tell you I was that old and shit. Same year though. I was there that same year. I actually just left New York and shit a month, or not even a month, like a couple weeks before 9/11, dog. So
Yeah,
thankful.
you had just left that
I had
bitch,
just
man.
left that bitch, bro. Yeah, when that shit happened. So anyway, shout out to my homegirl, Ray Lynn Johnson, dog. Ray Lynn was in our internship group, and she was a phenomenal writer then, and she like really kept that pursuit though, dog. So it fucked me up, bro. Like, cause you know we had kind of lost contact after the internship. Like niggas went back to school. Like she was out in Jersey, I believe, and shit. You know, I'm back in the city, so and all the rest of us kind of just lost contact. But it was one morning, dog. It was the morning of Whitney Houston funeral and shit, dog. And I met my sister house and shit. We watching the funeral because that's what niggas do and shit. We watching the funeral on CNN and I see fucking Ray Lynn and shit. The fucking she like the number one correspondent at CNN and shit. I'm like, God damn, my nigga did it, dog. Like I was like, damn, that was pretty influential. And like she just kept raising up the ranks. So she like a executive producer at MSNBC now, I believe, or yeah, one of them. Yeah, so
And
she up the ranks, nigga. So shout out to my own girl Ray Lynn Johnson, dog. Shout out to you.
World didn't make it.
She Nia Long.
He didn't make it.
She Nia Long and the best man, huh?
Right? Yeah, she Nia Long in the best man for real. She Jordan in this motherfucker. Oh, you seen it already?
Yeah.
Oh, who's top three?
Sanders from Sanders from Voyager, Brian Tempton from Persian, and Wendy Lewis from Jalen Rose.
So both of them. Damn.
Oh, so those two that was on your show.
Yeah, Wendy from damn. What?
Yeah.
Think where they make it.
Yeah.
Damn. Salty. I mean, I'm happy for them because they all King alum and shit. But I want my nigga
give a shout out to Miss Jackson.
This nigga talking about 2000. You mean 1994? Fuck you, nigga.
Cayenne Jackson, dog. That was my.
Yeah, shout out to Cayenne. Yeah,
that was my. And I don't know. Like I hear people call her different names. I don't know if I've been saying her name wrong for decades.
How they say it?
Somebody said, I don't know, Kyron or I always say Cayenne.
Right.
So I don't know.
She never corrected us.
Yeah. So I'm gonna call you Cayenne until you change it.
Yeah.
But shout out to her. She was my brother's first coach, basketball coach for AAU. Mount was 8 years old, but he was so good he played for the 10U. And she seen him in practice like, oh, how is he? Like 8. Like she begged Coach Quick, like, dog, let him play on his age group, please. I need him.
Yeah.
And man, my mom was like, dog, Malcolm out here balling. I'm like,
nah,
right.
Balling. No.
Out there, dog. Now, you know, an 8-year-old game, the score probably 10-5. 10, you know what I'm saying? This nigga Malcolm scored 10. Like, he out there hooping, you know what I'm saying? So he played with her for years, bro, from like that until he was like, I want to say 12 or 13. Yeah. And man, we just built a relationship with her, my family and her. And she
can't find it.
Good. But she was like the first coach that I could sit here and see that was young, and you know what I'm saying, she was a woman and she knew what she was doing. And shout out to her daughter. Her daughter about to go to the WNBA this summer.
Damn,
she played for Tennessee. Her name Rakia Jackson. Okay. And boy, nigga,
she got game.
And she related. She's the cousin of Young Dog who just won a state championship with Cats.
Word. Okay.
Yeah, dog. So yeah, she been a dope coach, man, dope person. Yeah. She raising some good kids who doing things with their lives and shit like that, dog. So she was like one of the first coaches I can relate to, just as far as seeing somebody young.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. All right. Well, shit. We done gave a bunch of. No, that's what's up. Yeah. I enjoyed this show, dog. That's what's happening, dog. Shout out to all the influential women and shit in the earth and shit. I know 1 month ain't never enough and shit. Just like 1 month ain't enough for Black History and shit. But it's been Women's History Month, so we rounded off a show full of niggas and shit. Talk about influential women in our lives. I think that was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. I guess we go get up out of here, dog, and get ready for to do your show and shit. So we gotta get set up for that. But yeah, that's it. If you got last minute comment, you want to drop it into the comment box, we will read that live on the air. Want to give a shout out to my man's real quick and talk about the comedy show this weekend.
Oh yeah. We man, we got a big name coming on the show, dog. I was kind of surprised, dog. We got Alice Thomas. For y'all who don't know who it is, he played in Jamie Foxx show. He was a writer on the Fresh Prince. He was on Players Club. He was the dude who was like partners with Ice Cube and shit.
No, you gotta say it how it is, nigga. He the nigga who got Miami style.
Yeah.
You know who he is? He the nigga who got Miami style. Shout out to my nigga Alex Thomas.
Yeah, man. So he got a he doing
fuck y'all Miami niggas.
Right. Miami style.
Dog. So he's doing a comedy show down here at the Punchline in Southfield. He'll be down here today, tomorrow, Sunday, and he'll be on the show tomorrow. He'll be on our show, dog. I reached out to him on IG. Shit, surprisingly, he reached back. Shit, nigga called me and shit. We had a conversation yesterday and shit like that, dog. So he'll be coming on, and he said he gonna come to the hood. Yeah, you feel me? Because we said we would come to him. Right. And he had called me like, when you said hood, like what, niggas out there shooting? I'm like, no. All right, well, I'll pull up then.
They might be.
So that's gonna be dope to get him on the show, though.
He ain't gonna remember. Yeah. But I met that nigga once.
Yeah.
At Foot Locker. Yeah. When I was working at Fairline. Yeah. Then motherfuckers were like, man, he was giving out, tickets to the show and shit. Mm-hmm. I was like, hell no, I ain't coming to that motherfucker. I saw where the seats were. The seats were up front.
You get roasted in that.
You ain't about to bank my ass all motherfucking day, man.
Right.
No, but he was a cool dude, man. Yeah, he was a cool dude.
No, he cool. I talked to him. He was doing the same shit I was doing, yelling at the kids and shit. We were shot. Go on.
Hell no.
Yeah, but no, that was dope, dog. That was dope to reach out. He reached back and shit. He said he was gonna come on. So
yeah, no, that's what's up, dog.
Hell yeah.
All right, well, shit, we gonna get up out of here, dog. We'll go around the block one last time to get our final sentiments. Of course, if you got a last minute comment, don't even worry about it because I ain't reading them bitches no more, dog. Angry man, what you want to leave the people with today, dog?
Well, I'm doing it.
Don't do it, dog. Just let that shit go, bro. We know, and that's all that matters, dog.
I'm not embarrassed about it because there's probably a lot of people that's in the same boat I'm in.
All right, then.
You don't want me to do it?
I don't.
All right, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. But no, just love the ladies, man. Appreciate the ladies. A lot of people say I can't agree with Shot over here. A lot of people say men ain't shit without ladies. I disagree with that. But they are appreciated and they are needed. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They are. Mm-hmm. They are the back. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the backbone, but they are a part of the bone. You know what I'm saying? It's a balance. You know what I'm saying? When you got that balance, then you gully.
This nigga said gully.
Yeah, you gully. You know what I mean? But yeah, appreciate the ladies, man. Fellas, stop disrespecting the ladies, man. If she want to go out there and disrespect herself, then that's on her. You know what I'm saying? But don't you disrespect her and help her disrespect herself. And then if you honestly see, these young girls, these little young girls out here disrespecting themselves, I don't have a problem with you checking the shit out of their ass. Mm-hmm. Because I didn't have to calm a whole lot of little girls now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, little girl, cut it out. You know what I'm saying? Cut that bullshit out. Yeah. You know what I mean? Say something to these little motherfucking girls, man. Mm-hmm. Even if it's your little cousin, your little niece, little sister, mm-hmm. Even if it's a girl on the block that that don't have a father figure. Yeah. Just try to be positive towards these little girls so they can grow up to be strong women. Mm-hmm. And keep the ball rolling. Yeah. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is sometimes.
So, what you want to leave the people with, that?
I don't know, man. Shit, just keep being around good women, man. If you see a fucked up, I ain't gonna say you see a fucked up woman, leave her alone, but no, just keep being for the women, man. Just keep being positive. Saying influences out here, because shit, at the end of the day, dog, we both need each other. But at the end of the day, women, shit, it's all because of what we do, man. You feel me? And it's never too late to change either, dog. Like, saying if you are, for the woman, for the parent, for the wife or girlfriend and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's never too late to change and shit, dog. But shout out to the women that's out here working, man, doing their thing, raising their kids on their own, because there's a lot of, unfortunately, there's a lot of deadbeat ass dudes and shit out here, dog.
It is.
So I just want to salute the women that's out here, you know what I'm saying, still working, still making time for their kids and shit, man, and carrying the household on their back. So I want to salute y'all and shit, man. Like, you feel me? Like, shit, blessings gonna come for sure.
Yeah,
I love y'all.
On that note, man, yeah, for sure. Celebrity did have a comment. He said, better topics, last few topics have been kind of lame. They're good, but not watch my podcast good. Yeah, I've been falling off a little bit. I'll take responsibility for that because I had some other shit going on. But we're going to get back into
you can't hit that nigga up off of air and say that shit.
You just say honest feedback. I mean, shit. Yeah. We don't talk off air.
You need to figure that. Don't say that shit live on air, man. What the fuck is wrong with you, son?
No, I mean it's true, nigga. It's not like I don't take offense to shit that's true.
Maybe, I get that.
Maybe the last few, yeah, because I've been kind of on the spur.
I mean, but if you believe that's true, but y'all can still make even if it's maybe a quote unquote lame topic, you can still turn that shit into something dope. You feel me? And
I mean, if that's what it is,
why y'all niggas so defensive?
Yeah, fuck that. Don't say that shit live on air.
I'm just saying it is a point. But okay. we know why, you know.
I mean, I get it. You got other shit going on. Like, I mean, but the shit.
Let's go get back to it.
We know why.
Yeah, we getting back to it though. All right, we good though. Y'all niggas too defensive.
No, you know, I don't ever trip, man. Especially
y'all niggas like the light skin.
I'm not sure.
Call it what you want.
All right, man. On that note, man, salute to all the ladies out there who are influential, dog. Even the ones who aren't influential and shit, you still important in somebody's life. So always keep that in mind. I know a month ain't long enough and shit, just like a month ain't long enough for Black History Month, but I think it is a great time to notice some of the women's accomplishments that sometimes go unnoticed, dog. That's it. Shout out to Dog Comedy Show this weekend, dog. Shout out to Alex Thomas. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the people listening across the earth. Shout out to Pamara and Wendy for making the top 3 favorite principals and shit in Detroit for the Detroit Choice Awards.
Yeah.
Shout out to them, dog. And that's it, man. It's the motherfucking weekend, man. Whatever you go do, make sure that you do at least try to arrive alive, dog. To the next time. You already know what it is. The Livest Cloud Radio Show on the planet
Earth, cuz.
Straight from the E-Block Radio live on your dial right this moment, man. This is the Wake and Bake Show. Got my man Angry Man in the building.
Q, as long as you keep picking them up out of alleys, they'll be good women and influential women.
We can say, my nigga Shad holding it down.
What up, though? This nigga said his wife look like Flo and shit, dog.
He's stupid as hell. You want to look that shit up?
Hell no.
Shout out to my nigga Monk Money on the plantation, dog. And of course, man, it's your boy Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, man. Red Zone, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Never afraid, son of Libby. Never afraid.
Damn, Q. Maybe you did that.
Wake your ass up. It's the Wake and Bake Show, live on eblockradio.com.
You ain't never been on E-Block, bitch. You too excited.
For all my niggas made it out the trap. Ain't no going back, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. So my mom, we rich forever. Yeah. Made it out the slums, now it's better. Shit, we good. Your son got a little cheddar. Motivate the fellas. Motivate the kids in the ghetto. Way to 50.